Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are we all doing on this fine Friday afternoon? We are going to be jumping in and playing some farming simulator. Going to be doing the Moss Valley save today, ladies and gents, and hopefully I will download this video after we have finished playing today, and can make a bit of a YouTube video out of it as a bit of a highlight thing. So let's get in there, shall we? It's been a while since I've been on this save. Right, we'll switch to full screen. How are we all doing? Hello, Grandpa. Can't remember what it was I was doing. We did a harvesting contract last mission, didn't we? Sunflowers. Sunflower harvesting on our own field, and then we did a couple of contracts, and I believe that's all done now, and that's all finitoed. I'll just have a quick check. Yeah, that's fine. Got new thing, look. Yield tracker keeps track of all our yield over the course of the save. There should now be as well, I do believe, options. I could turn that off. Let me go in with the keyboard. There we go. Configure a few settings to do with the couple of mods. So the use my tyres mod should hopefully see tyres wear out a little bit faster now as well, so I'll have to upgrade those a bit more frequently. And also we should hopefully get a few more animals spawning at the each day for the animal pens, because like I say, it's getting a bit of a, with realistic animals it's not easy to get my pens full, because there's so few animals available each day. But yeah, bring the harvester back. I do recall saying I accidentally sold my header, so I'm going to have to get a new one for doing grain and stuff. This doesn't really fit in at this farm. But we'll do it. We'll take it. There we go. That's better. It fits into that bit. Right. And then we've got New Holland tractor coming back as well. And we've got quite a bit of money sitting in the bank. But our next task, or next bit of work, is to start actually getting soil sampling and that done on my own fields. because we have got some new ones that we need to start. Whoa! Tell you what, might need to get. One of the things I'm thinking of doing, I have a new mod available. In the game, which I downloaded a couple of weeks ago, which I've only just activated today, along with several other mods, and I've done some updates because it has been a while since we've been on this map and been on this save, because I've been on holiday and various other bits and pieces have happened, and I've been on the playing a lot more on the server just lately, because it's got big fields and massive contracts, and 4X server is lovely to play on. Anyway, if I park that in there, I'm going to need fuel. I also need to do some repairals. Oh, look! Maybe that's why I'm slippity-doo-daring, look, because my tyres are absolutely 100% bald as anything. So, yeah. There we go then. First task. Oh. Do I need to? There, replace tyres. So yeah, we got new tyres fitted. Happy days. Okay, hit the building. With my front weights. Like I say, I have cleared a bit of space around the farm now. And like I said, once these tanks are empty, I'm going to move them. Anyway, because they're a little bit awkward where they are. Is that my big Massey? That's my big Massey, Ferguson. So we're not planning on using that one. Tyres look alright on that. The tyres do not look okay on this. So we'll go and replace the tyres on this vehicle. This one needs some fuel as well. But we also need to get the Scout. because we have got a bunch of fields to soil sample. And then we need to start thinking about that field there. We also need to start thinking about my planter. My planter for also doing right, so this field is going to want soil probing. Okay, we actually do quite a big area with the probe. I don't know why my mini-map is that weird green colour. Quite a big radius on this particular scouting tool. I have. And then we go through here. Right, we can send the soil samples off. It didn't actually take as long as I thought it was going to take me to do that. Right, trucks. We do have the option of the nice Volvo So we could actually get that as a tipper trailer to do various bits and pieces for. That could do some grain hauling for us and transporting. It'd free up my tractors when I'm harvesting. We'll have a think about that. We will. Trying to think if my header trailer will be on offer. Because I sold my, there's mine, I think. I think that one was mine. 6.2 meters, might be a little bit small. Let's go and have a look. Harvesters, grain headers. Should have a load installed. Hmm, 30 meters. It's probably a little bit big. That's 10. 6.2. Could I get away with a 10.8 meter jobby? Most likely. Alright, that's replaced my header trailer anyway. Alright, we got some garbage soil there. Garbage soil. tabbed out the game there. OneDrive wanting to delete loads of files. Right, so we don't need to do any ploughing. But we do need to do some... one field is already ploughed. Okay. We have got to obviously do that field. Lots of bale wrapping. Big cultivating contract there. Field 50 soybeans. Is there anything I can plant? No. So I can't even do oilseed radish now. I think I need to fix that. I normally like to be able to do oilseed radish all year round. Right, what do I do? What do I do? I mean, we could go cultivating. We have one field that needs to be done. I was going to plant oilseed radish and use the natural fertiliser, but seeing as the game won't allow me, where have I left the cultivator? Is that already at the other farm, by chance? Because I'm not seeing it around here anywhere. I've got roller there. My auto-loady trailer. My cultivator's here. What are we? Deep cultivation. Good afternoon, Farms MG. How are you doing, Farms MG? So yeah, can't plant anything now till March on this map. Means I might have to do some time skipping. And just focus on the animals over the winter and hopefully them making products for me, making money for me. I'm good, thank you, Farm Sim G. Yeah, I'm doing very well today. Recovered a lot from the disappointment that was yesterday. Just doing a spot of deep cultivationing. Well, I had a terrible evening yesterday, Farm Sim G. When it came to the darts, I got 0 points last night because I didn't predict either of the correct winners, and I didn't predict the correct score, and I wasn't even close to the correct score in either match. So I had a big fat 0 point last night. So I'm now down to second place in our little World Match Play League thing. So got to try and pull some points from somewhere, but it's going to be tough now because there's fewer games, and the majority of people, I think, are all going to predict the same winners. So it's going to come down, I think, to the bonus points you get for scores now, sorting it, separating everybody. Because if everybody's going to pick the same winner for every match, so you're not going to be able to sneak by someone because of that. But it can be so anyhow. It can be so anyhow. Is there money on the line? No, but there's a lot of bragging rights and pride. Especially as I'm competing against a lot of people that really do know their darts, and I don't. So for me to be second at the minute, I'm you know, I'm reasonably happy. But to be honest, I think I could win it. I would like to win it, and just to say, look, you guys watch hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of darts. I don't, and I've whooped you all. But yeah, last night the wheels fell off spectacularly for me. Peaked quite early at the start of the week, I think. So yeah, I use my tyres mod definitely works anyway, because I've had to change the tyres on both my tractors today on the farm here, because they went bald. They were literally bald. I was like, why am I slippity-doo-daring everywhere? So yeah, it's cost me a couple of grand today just to have new tyres fitted to my tractors. But I like that. A little bit of a money sink. I've bought new header for my combine and header trailer based on the fact I accidentally misclicked and sold them a few weeks ago. But yeah, we've kind of reached the quiet time of the year now on the mat, because I can't do any more seeding until spring, and then I'll have a few fields to get seed put onto. It's only on Moss Valley. It's only on Moss Valley where I've got the use my tyres mod installed. I didn't add it to the server. I thought I had, but I apparently didn't. But no, the reason why the tractor was all over the place yesterday was because I hadn't actually done the edits to that tractor yet, which I then did. I added some friction scale to all the tyres on it. Bit like Mac Trucker has done to his mod to fix the issues with his mod sliding and wobbling all over the place. So I fixed that yesterday, uploaded it and tested it, and yeah, no more slipping and sliding on the 4X map with my tractor. So yeah, I got those two cultivating contracts done, and then I did a big harvest contract for sunflowers yesterday on the multiplayer, and updated about seven mods. So yesterday was quite a nice little productive day on the multiplayer server. So yeah, the where is it? It's going to be up here, in it. Big tractors, large tractors, the floaters, Clarkson with weights. In fact, actually, I think I even changed it so that these have, the duals have even more friction scale than the regular ones. Same way the weights, the floats with weight should have a higher friction scale than just the standard floats. That to me seemed to make more sense. So yeah, I fixed that. I might go in and do the 8 series, edit the 8 series and do the same for the big chunky tyres on that, to give it a bit more friction. No, I didn't want to hire a worker, thank you. I wanted to just lift up. Yeah, so just deep cultivating this field. After doing the sunflowers. No precision farming on this. Yeah, precision farming's installed. Yeah, got precision farming installed. Right, it is afternoon. I'm gonna forward time a day. See what occurs. do you not just direct drill? I do, but when the field tells me it needs ploughing, I plough it. Or in this case, I subsoil it with a deep cultivator to remove the needs ploughing and the penalty for not ploughing the field. I would have ploughed that field of sunflowers, but it takes longer to use the plough than it does to do the subsoiling. The subsoiler is faster. Pretty much the only reason I have the plough is for ploughing contracts. That's about the only reason for me still using and keeping a plough on the farm. Right, let's go and have a look at the animal pens, because I should be able to buy more animals now. And hopefully my animals won't die so frequently either. Right, chickens first. Oh, they are shocking. Not buying any of them. That's a bull. That's a bull. That's a water buffalo bull. I'm not getting very good quality animals, I'll be quite honest. Pigs. Now, pigs I have not invested in yet. Yeah, they're all bad. They are. Very poor egg producers. Not sure I want any of them. So we've got a few animals, we've got a few roosters. I don't have many limousines. I've got plenty of 2 Holstein bulls, they're not really old. Got some cows. They're all quite young. Brown Swiss. She's having 2 babies. That one's having 1 baby. But got plenty of roosters. That one's having 5 chicks. 5 chicks. 5 chicks. 5 chicks. And I need to get myself a sheep pasture at some point. I do. I need to get myself a sheep pen. But yeah, we pretty much can just forward time at this point then, because I can't do anything else to the fields till next year. Doesn't it come with a sheep pen? There's probably one somewhere on the map. I haven't found it. I probably haven't bought the land that it's sitting on and don't know where it is. But I've cleared out quite a bit of the area here, the farm here. So I think I can slip a. If I wanted to, I could slip a sheep pen or something, animal pen. Yes, I could. I could get a sheep pen, look. It's going to be right near my field. Right, now I just need to do some sculpting. And then do the softening. There we go. Have a cheeky little rundown and see if we can't get some Ooh. Paw. That's nice. You watch, won't be able to get a ram. God, they're so poor. Right, need my telehandler. Because I'm going to need some hay bales. $9,000 litres. So we've got sheep, cows, chickens. We've got 2 pens available for pigs, but we're going to hold fire on the pigs because I reckon I've got no way of feeding pigs without spending vast fortunes on pig food. But at least the sheep I can keep going over the winter. Just trying to figure out, did I buy more? I did, I bought field. Did I buy field 90? Or was I going to buy farmland? That's a grass field, isn't it? 26 and 25. They're nice big fields. How much is it to buy that field? $188,000. See, that'd give me a ton of grass and hay, wouldn't it? As would that field there. That's 100 grand. There's only 88 grand more. Yet substantially more real estate. May have to go to do some mowing. I mean, I've got enough money to be able to buy both of those fields. I could do one field for silage. And I could do one field for hay, couldn't I? And then I'd have enough food to feed cows and sheep. Because my grass fields are a long way off being regrown. Long way off. And then I can use the baler again. Get some nice capacity bales, double capacity bales. Decisions, 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 ladies and gents. 200. Perfect. That pen's going to look quite full with 200 animals in it. Might have a travel to the actual animal dealer on the map and see if there's more animals there, or whether it just offers me the same. Let's have a look then. Got a feeling it's just the same stuff. The trigger for sheep is hidden in a bunch of trees. So there is an actual sheep pen on the map, is there? Farm Sim G. Do you know whereabouts it is? Not that I have a lot of options when it comes to filling it. Well, I hate to say it, lady, but a bit disappointed in your number of available animals.
Oh, hi. You're Walter's grandkid, aren't you? I'm Katie. Nice to meet you. Let me welcome you to our small town. As I just said, I'm Katie. I took over my parents' farm 4 years ago, continuing the family business after traveling the world as one does. But I'll tell you all about that another time. So what can I do for you? That's very admirable of you. What else can I tell you? I specialize in livestock. We got chickens, cows, sheep, pigs, horses, even bees. Also our recent additions, goats and water buffaloes. It's quite an eclectic ensemble of creatures, if I can say so myself. If you want to dip your toes into animal husbandry, come to me. I'm not only dealing with the livestock, I can also give you important advice. I've been working with animals all my life, you see. Even when traveling the world, I occupied myself with the local fauna. And I collected some stories on the way, if you're interested sometime. That and some myths and legends. Maybe I should start a podcast. Anyway, I'm sure you and I have got stuff to do, animals to feed and so on. So don't let me keep you. I'm sure we'll have time to talk again.
Yeah, because this is the bale place. And then across the road here... Oh, we've got some honey. Have we? Bees. Yes, I've got nothing planted on that field yet. Have I done all my tram line setting up? Yeah, I think so. I think I've done all that. Did I do that field? Have now. So I guess it comes down to the decision now then. Do I choose to... buy these 2 grass fields? Well, I guess I've bought those fields. And then we could go do some mowing now, couldn't we? Leave me front weight there, at least I'll be able to find it again later on when I need it. Sheep is to the right of field 70. 70. Okay. There's a whole load of berry trees. In these trees. Right, let's fix that then. And see if we can't find them somewhere. If I can find all the I think someone obviously got a bit carried away with the tree brush, didn't they, when they were making this map? I've had to do this in quite a few areas, actually. Ah, there's a gate. we go. I can see I'm going to have to do some terraforming to be able to delete all the trees. If not, good old lumberjack can do it. Right. So, sheep pen is located here. Nice. Nice little farm over here, actually. Some nice sheds. Got some quite big sheds, actually. In Field 70, that's... It's not too far from where I am based. Yeah, it would be doable, but yeah, at least we've managed to find the sheep farm and clear all the trees out of the way. Gotta love easy dev controls for that. I just wish the delete key in that mod would work with other things, like some of the buildings you can't remove on maps and some of the junk and rubbish. But I guess the other object hider mod can do that. But I've still never played with that, so I don't know how easy it is to use. I didn't turn delete off, no. Probably should do, just in case. Accidents have been known to happen before. Right. Right, I'm going to let this guy do some mowing for me. Annoyingly, there are some trees on the edge of this field. Oh, I have. I forgot to turn it off in FS25 a few times, and I've managed to delete tractors. Delete my own tractors and stuff with it. Trying to think which one do I want to use with the baler? Which one do I want to which tractor do I want to use with the tedder? Which one do I want to use with the baler? Probably take Big Boy Massey to do the baler. And then we got the option then of doing, well, I can do silage bales to start with. That's not going to be a problem. And then the bigger field I can do the hay bales in, because I'm going to ultimately need more hay bales, because I've got to feed the sheep and the cows. Whereas these boys, the silage bales are only for the cows, so I won't use too many of those. I don't think I'm giving my cows TMR. I don't think I am. If I am, it's because I've bought some. Yeah, I've bought some. I bought 20,000 litres. That was expensive. I'm not doing that again. I think I need to windrow first, don't I? Okay, so yes, I do need a windrower first before I do the baling, otherwise it's going to take me forever. Two more big fields. Got a feeling he's going to be much faster than the mower. Just a feeling. Although the mower should go at a fair rate, shouldn't it? All these fucking emails that I accrue every day. Boom. So we have got. Is that a bale left from last time? Where? Back where you come in. No, that's the one I've made today. But I realised that because this mower is front and side, I've got to windrow the field because the baler's only picking up the row. It's not picking up what the side mower's mowing. So to save me doing loads of extra laps with the baler, I'm going to windrow the field. And then I'm going to bale it. So I've done one bale, but I'm going to windrow it before I do the rest. Otherwise it's going to take me forever. Apparently I have no ploughing to do on these grass fields. You was browsing. Makes me think, actually, what else have we got in the way of mowers for doing grassland? Because I've got one of them and one of them. Is there anything better? There's that, which goes on the back of a mower. That's 7.3, which would be quite an improvement. Could, of course, get the Mac on. Or I could get that on one of my tractors. Mow and windrow the grass using one of them. There's an option. Happy Gilmore 2? Yeah, it's on Netflix. I've got it loaded up in the background. I was going to watch it whilst I was doing dinner, whilst I was having lunch and stuff, but never got round to it because I got sidetracked. And when I say sidetracked, I mean completing Dave the Diver. Need to give that a bit of a shake. It's getting a bit sedimenty at the bottom. It's starting to settle. It's been there it's been stood there a couple of hours, to be fair. I made it earlier. I think I said do 4, is it 4 headlands? To be fair, he's operating at quite a lickety-splitty pace. I've got my yield tracker. Not got any history. Oh, I have. There's some history. Field 25. Total yield 7,000 litres. There's got to be a little bit more than that, I would think. Perhaps we just let the baler get past that tree. That'll be 2 times barrel you did for 7,000 litres. Okay. Mr. Helgie's playing Elite Dangerous. You should be really playing Farm Sim, Mr. Helgie. There's plenty to do on the server. Plenty to do on the server, Mr. Helgie. Loads of contracts you can be filling your boots up with. Just saying, you know. Gary's put some hours in this week. I've put some hours in yesterday. From the logs, you're the only person that's not put any hours in, Mr. Helgie. That I can see. So less space trucking and more farming, please. I just think it's funny, Farm Sim G. He was the one that, Mr. Helge's the one that asked for me to switch the server to the Montana map, and, you know, made a fuss about switching to the 4X map and the Montana map, and he's the one that plays on it the least. Now, out of all of us, I must admit, I do like this baler for the fact that it puts the bales on their end so they don't go rolling everywhere. I do like that aspect of this baler. I sometimes wish the fast bale had that option to tip the bales on their side, and then that would be the most perfect baler in all of baling existence. I do. I just hope the bales aren't going to be in the way when I come to do the when the windrower comes to do its next pass. Uh-oh. I'll just put that one there, shall I? And pretend you didn't move it. Are you going to hit any more of my bales as you go round doing your next row? You shouldn't. I'm gonna have to go get me what you call it as well, me soil dabber, because I've got no data for these fields, so I'll have to come and probe those. Well, hopefully he shouldn't hit them at all, because I'm not gonna bale the rest of the headlands just yet. I mean, to be fair, he should be well away from the bales anyway, with the number of headlands that he's going to do. No, he's going to hit that one. Oh, yeah. Of course, he's going to windrow very slow, isn't he? Because he's going to be limited by the speed of the sensor. Because he's got that crop sensor on the front, he's going to be speed limited by that. Kind of forgot about that. Do you know what? I don't like this tree here either. That one can go. I'm just going to have a quick run round the field while I've got the chainsaw out, just to make sure there's no more problematic trees that might give me issues. That one will. And honestly, there's no point me chopping these trees down and trying to sell them for wood, because they just do not make good wood trees. Do they? Stick to the pine trees for that. That you can make nice straight logs out of. I've got some fields though with pine trees in, so again, if I get bored over December, January, February, I can because like I say, I've got that whole area. I've got all this area, and this area where I can get rid of some trees. Yeah, so I can clear some trees out there, look, and that little bit in there. I can go in there and do some actual, like, proper logging, for all the people that accuse me of, like, never doing logging, because I normally never do logging. I can actually do a little bit of logging. I can chop down some trees, transport some logs, make a bit of money over the winter, ready for the spring. Clear a bit of farmland, open up a bit of space on the map as well, for me to possibly think about putting in some other bits and bobs. I don't know if these are too... So I'm trying to gauge by the edge of the field, where the field edges, whether these trees are going to be problematic, and they probably are. Because we've already seen that the crop sensor on the front of the tractor can get stuck on them. I want the red one. There we go. It's a shame the lumberjack mod don't remove the hedges on this map. Need some of those Cavalier Roy trees, hedges. That's what we need, with the little wooden bits in that you can chop down to get rid of the hedges, to create openings like on Maypole. And what's the other one? His other map that I played a lot of in FS25? Riverview. I think most of this side of the field is okay, isn't it? It's probably that one tree just at the bottom of the field that I need to just chop out. But I don't think this one is too bad. Are they Alien Jim hedges, are they? Oh no, well Alien Jim does it different, doesn't he? Because he does it so that if you saw a signpost down, it removes all the hedges on the map. Whereas Roy did it so that you could just remove little sections of hedges by taking out, just trimming the fence post in the middle of the hedge, and it would remove a section at a time. So you didn't have to have all or nothing. Because like some of the hedges I didn't mind, and I liked leaving some of the hedges because of, you know, define the field, helps define fields and land a bit, and like I say, stops it feeling like a barren wasteland. But then at other times I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to just completely remove all the hedges. So I liked having the option of just removing the bits that I wanted to remove. I've got a feeling you two have done something very silly. I really need another tractor, don't I? Because I'm going to need one that can do tedding. I mean, I suppose technically I could remove the baler from the back of this one. Right, where the frickin' hell is he going now? And why is he going to run into that bale? Because he's only doing two. He's only doing two thingies. Is he? And then he's going to do up and... Oh, I don't know what he's... I don't actually know what he's doing at this point. But yeah, I could probably do with another tractor. In Ebony Island in 22, he credited Jim for the cuttable hedges. Oh, okay. I need to install the mod that lets me remove them with the mower, I think, on this map. That lets me like mulch the hedges. That'd be ideal. I know they don't have collisions on this map and you can just drive through them, but again, I would just like the ability to open up a bit, some access points, make it easier access. Especially for like taking shortcuts around my farm. You know, last thing I want to do is have to drive all the way around here, and all the way up here, and all the way around here, and all the way up here, and all the way along there, and then all the way down here to get to this fucking field. You know, when I could just pop through a hedge, you know, just remove a bit of hedge and create an entrance, you know. I think what I need to do, because every time Giants do an update, they seem to mess up my grass growth and my oilseed radish. I think I need to make my edits to those files and then set them as like read only, and prevent the updates from being able to overwrite them. So whenever there's a patch or a new DLC released for the game, they don't keep updating my breaking my grass and my oilseed radish changes. Because I'm going to have to go and edit that again later. find out which version I mean, all the foliage should be the same for every map, so I shouldn't have to change it in multiple places. It should just be in the one folder for the game, unless it's mapped. For some reason, the map author has decided to include his own foliage files. I'll have to look into that a bit. No, I don't. Just in case Giants add anything that is actually like a fix. It's one of the reasons why I've not bothered editing any of the base game vehicles or equipment and doing any tweaks to any of those, because it just gets annoying. Because I then have to like I'd have to keep a copy of the files somewhere separate anyway, and then I'd have to do like a compare every time. I'd have to compare the files every time Giants do an update to see whether they've actually fixed anything, and then whether I have to like do a merge of the XMLs to get the fixes that Giants have actually done, and then they keep the changes then that I want to make for various bits and pieces. Right, it should be safe now. There shouldn't be any reason for him to have to travel down here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to disconnect that one there for the time. Disconnect the baler there for the minute. I'm going to go and get the windrower. I know that seems awfully extreme, using this big tractor to do tedding, should I say, not windrowing, tedding. But I've only got 3 tractors. Does the date change on the files every update? Yes. That's how I know that Giants have fiddled with it. Because I can see then it's like, ah. Yes, that's a new, that's downloaded new. So that makes me go, right, I need to go and check that file now to see what Giants have changed and fiddled with. How are we doing today anyway? Has there been any new mods today yet? Has the mod update landed? Like I say, I have got that yield tracker mod that came out yesterday, as you've seen. You know what? It's a pity. It's a pity. when you're doing setting up the GPS for this, you can't choose, you know, like in courseplay, where you can have the option to do rounded corners rather than square. I would like to be able to set some of these workers to do rounded corners. Because it would stop that issue over there where he misses a bit. It would. Was there any tractors in the second-hand shop? There's the Case Puma for 107 grand. I don't really want cases on this map though, that's the thing. Oh, there's a Deutsch Fass 7 Series. 127 grand. I mean, that's 247, can go up to 287. That'd be a nice little tractor to have. Keeping with the mass. Oh, there's a Fent. No, mustn't have fence. Mustn't have fence. Ooh! That's got 330 horsepower. Turn the Isaria Pro off because I like to use my own weights and stuff. That's not bad. A 7 Series with 330 horsepower and big floaty tyres. That's 113 grand. That's quite a lot. Oh, ladies and gents, we've got a 9 Series. With 380. Second-hand market is looking quite nice. Tell you what though, that is good value, isn't it? That 7 Series. Hasn't got the wheel weights, but I don't really need it to have wheel weights, do I? I want to buy that. I do. Is that a mod hub mod for the Deutsch? Unfortunately, no. I had to find that somewhere else. But I have now put it in the. I have put it in the Discord for people to download it if they want it. The updated version with the grippy tyres on the 9 Series. Like I say, I might get round to doing the grippy tyres on the... No, I pressed the wrong button. Crap! Just sold me frickin' tractor that I just frickin' bought. Didn't mean to do that. Pressed the wrong button. I thought I was replacing the tyres. I wasn't replacing the tyres, was I? I was, what can I do? What button can I press? That one? No, I just want to left click, please. Can I not just left click? I would like to be able to just left click. Can I not just have L3 as an option? Or is it because I've got... no, L3 is paint, isn't it? So I can't set it as paint. What can I set it as? Left button X, that'll do. It's because at my own garage workshop you can't sell stuff. Shit. Then it's not going to reappear, is it? God damn! Lovely tractor! Bought it! Went to repair it, messed it up. Lost it. I bet I'll never get another deal like that, as good as that again. How much will it cost me to buy that tractor? Brand new. A lot more, I would imagine. In that same config, 251 value. Oh, shit. So yeah, getting that for like 130 grand was an absolute bargain. Can I be rude and just say, can I move that out your way? Because you're being a bit an idiot. Tell you what, let's fast forward time for till 1 o'clock. See if the store will update and give me a chance to buy my machine back again. It's not going to, is it? God damn it. Might have to kind of jiggery poker that some way to fix that. Oh, apparently I'm in the way. Right, he's now completed his task. Wonderful! Charming! How magically wonderful that he's managed to complete his task. Right now, as I need him. I also need to refill this with some round bale net and bale wrap. I will need the round bale net before I do my hay bales, won't I? See, this skinny little tractor does not like pulling uphill. And that's why I needed that bigger tractor. And I misclicked. And I've cost myself having a lovely Series 7 Deutschfahr. And then weirdly, it's not windrowed a bit of the field there. Strange behaviour. How bizarre. I'm really not sure why it's missed windrow, why it hasn't windrowed parts of the field. Unless that's where it got bales stuck under it, I'm guessing. Maybe, possibly. Should probably set the baler to the GPS for the same settings as my windrower, shouldn't I? And then I could do this with I'd be able to do it with my I'd be able to do it with GPS then. Not that it matters too much with the extra generous pickup on these balers of yours, Farm Sim G. Yeah, he's milling about quite happily. Am I farming on the server tonight? Possibly. I might switch over to the server. Maybe at 5 o'clock. Finish up here on Moss Valley at 5 and then switch over to the server for a bit. And see if anybody joins me. I've used up quite a bit of fuel in this little tractor. Come on. Yeah, I don't recall. Didn't get this baler with silage additive, did I? Even though it looks like it maybe could have silage additive. crap. I've run out of round bale net and I've run out of I'm running out of bale wrap, so I've got to go to the store. And I will refuel when I come back. I should probably look into investing in a little bit of bale wrap and round bale net and having some pallets at the farm in case of situations like this where I run out. Don't tend to keep any products on hand, any consumables on hand, that's the problem. Apart from a few pallets of fertiliser and herbicide, I do not have stuff. Doesn't help as well that I've got this great big flipping header in the way. Right, I need some consumables for my baler. I need some round bale net. And then I need some there we go then. A few more rolls of wrappy wrap. And some bale net. Let's go get fuel. Tell you what, it'd be interesting to see if I did have that Deutschfahr tractor, how much those big flotation tyres would cost me to replace when they are knackered. Dogs! Someone shut the fucking dogs up. Come on. Definitely need to switch tractors again because this one's too slow going uphill with this baler on the back with the increased capacities. There we go. I think my other two tractors have collided. Please buy some fuel, workers, because you're going to run out of fuel else. Why has he missed all that grass there? It's almost as though the AI workers are not working properly. Well, clearly the AI worker has not completed his task. Has he? Might have to do fire him up again once all the grass has been cut. Figure out what he's doing. think I'm going to run out of wrap again before I run out of net this time. Although I won't, will I? Because doing the hay... we'll just only use net. So I probably will run out of net again. Can put him back on the windrower. Never did get my tractor back, did I? No. Well, that's a shame. So what I'm going to do, give him some fuel, because he's run out. So I've got to head this field again because something went wrong with the workers. The worker went quite badly wrong. Yeah, he's not finished up here either, has he? Look. Strange. Out of curiosity, did I get an RTK station? Can't remember if I've owned one of these or not. Well, you know what? We're going to own one now. I'm also going to have my little weather station. So yeah, no idea why this guy tapped out and did not finish mowing this field properly. But what I shall probably do is invest in a new mower. Might sell these and just get the rear mounted one instead. Speed things up a little bit. And then I'll bring this guy back and I can do the baling with this guy then as well. Can't I? Significantly more powerful than my little Massey. You have to drive all over my field. Got some spots of rain falling. No, it's just them like white floaty things that always confuse me. Okay, so he is trying to do headlands now. Perhaps he messed up because he's obviously much wider than the mower, and if the mower hadn't completed his headlands by the time he'd done his, I don't know why it's been so weird. But anyway, we are going to save there for Moss Valley, and then we're going to go and switch mod folders so then I can jump on the server and do a bit of server farming. This does mean that for the YouTube element of today's recording, we are done. We are finitoed. So, YouTube people, I will see you when I next see you. For everybody else, stay where you are because we're carrying on. Oh, John Deere CS770. Ooh, 10.5 meters. Nice.